Hey Cancer, what's going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it. Happy birthday. I hope you are having a fabulous birthday. I hope you are feeling all the love, all the celebration, just honoring of your heart, of your mind, surrounded by people you love, having experiences you love. I just wish the best for you this season. I love Cancer season. I love Cancer energy because it really is a call to support ourselves from that place of nurture, love, honoring our heart, right? Kind of just really embracing who we are, even amidst change or people, situations that are kind of saying otherwise. It's not always the easiest energy, but Mars is in Virgo right now, and we're healing our approach is how I'm seeing this energy. Things are slowing down. They have been kind of slow, or we're not getting the kind of momentum I think we're expecting in certain situations with people, etc. And so we do have to be patient. And I feel like part of that is so we can really understand, bring that level of awareness and wisdom to what is happening, what is going on, so we can make the best decisions accordingly. It's not always easy because we want to see people or dynamics or situations in a certain light, whatever light we hope that they're living up to, but sometimes it's just not happening. And with Pluto moving into Aquarius, Pluto's also in retrograde. It's really forcing us to make some bigger changes, some more long-term changes. So that's why I like to start these readings off with an energy cleansing, just set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out those areas where we are feeling blocked or limited. It's also a great time to set your own intention as well, especially if you've come in with something on your heart, on your mind, on your soul, something you would really like Spirit to deliver messages to you around. Definitely give that over. Be open to receive it. Is a really great way to personalize these collective readings. And I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing and wellness services. Readings are one of them. If you want me to look at your specific situation, how it's faring, where it's headed, or if you're interested in more of a rebalancing of self, alignment of your mind, body, soul, I do energy healing as well as Ayurvedic or holistic wellness consultations. When we're in alignment, that's really where we're manifesting our happiness, our fulfillment, our abundance from. And I would love to help support in whatever way possible. Always definitely hit me up. All the info to get into contact with me is in the description box below. All right, let's get into it, Cancer. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being, so we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love, Mama Love. All right, Cancer. So, I feel like your energy is not focused on one thing specifically. I feel like you're just waiting a little bit. I don't think you're waiting on anything. Maybe you're just kind of waiting to see how something shakes out. Like, it doesn't feel like you're inconvenienced or put out. It feels like you have information and you're just trying to see how the pieces fall, right? Like, you're not really having any expectation of anyone or anything this week. Yeah, I love this. Intuition in your overarching energy. You are a very intuitive sign. Obviously, you're water energy. But also, like, intuition is really good at picking up specifically Cancer, I should say, of like what's happening around us, like sensing into that vibe before it actually happens, before it actually manifests. So I feel like because there are some things that are still playing out for you right now, part of the waiting game for you is to listen to your intuition or connect with it this week. The best ways to do that are practices that quiet your mind, your body, your soul down, like meditation. I'm a huge proponent of transcendental meditation, yoga asana, walking outside, just taking a breathing techniques, taking time to just close your eyes, without having intention or purpose, just allowing your mind, your body, your soul, your nervous system to rest and restore. That is like the clearest way we can hear our intuition, because intuition is that still small voice. And I feel like it looks like you had to take a step back from someone or something to maybe even uncover some of this. It looks like your intuition was giving you hints around whatever this narcissistic energy is. It could be a specific person, but if this is more of a situation that you're dealing with, this is just going to be someone that's like not willing to give in to you at all, right? Like if you're trying to get a raise, or, you're trying to get cut in on a deal or whatever, right? Like it doesn't even have to be money, but just like being a part of something, and you're getting these strong boundaries, if it's almost like you have to do these outlandish things to jump through hoops. And you've been doing that for a minute, and you've had a opportunity to take a break. I feel like, and this is in alignment with the astrology, this value of things moving a little bit slower. We have 2 planets in retrograde. End of this week, both Saturn and Mercury, are going to go into retrograde. We also have a full moon in Capricorn. So a lot's going on. And it looks like you've been able to kind of take a step back from some of that chaos. And have a clearer perspective on who and what someone is. This situation is still sorting itself out for some reason. I don't know if you're like proactively trying to work through this issue, because like I was saying, the energy that I'm picking up from you is more on the sidelines this week. And that feels intentional from you. There's this part of you that's like not really wanting to engage 100%, because you're getting 10 of Wands, the Fool, Ace of Pentacles. So whatever is so stressful around this, or the amount of stress, the amount of burden that you're carrying, it's just like, I'm done with this. Even if it means that I have to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable. The Fool energy feels like starting fresh no matter what for you. You have this, that Ace of Pentacles popped out again for us. You're ready for that. I feel like you're ready for that. And I feel like you become more ready as these things unfold, as this kind of narcissistic energy feels like it takes front and center stage this week, as those energies often do, putting you on the sidelines, putting you on the back burner. And yeah, I mean, for some of you, maybe even just straight up trying to cause conflict for the sake of conflict. I feel like whatever they're dealing with is not even related to you, but it feels like it's coming out on you. And you're doing your best to stay as balanced as you can through the process. This is someone who, even if they're not like a narcissist, I know, whatever, like the percentages of that can be low, just take it loosely. That's a very popular word right now, etc. I want to be mindful. That's what I'm trying to get at. People might have tendencies or traits, or they're in a space of their life where they just need an ungodly amount of attention. So, take it how it resonates. But, it looks like someone's having a really hard time feeling okay with you specifically. Like I said, whatever's going on for them is coming out on you. And they're in a place where it's kind of like they're choosing between 2 different things, whether or not they're actually going to re-engage with you or give you what you want or whatever that is. And it doesn't really even look like you're asking for much, honestly, because again, your energy is definitely this vibe of on the sidelines. Like you're not being super proactive. I think you're trying to keep the peace, not only with them, but within yourself. It almost feels like you're watching them go through this whirlwind of events as they're trying to anxiously, or, I just see all this energy of like trying to figure things out and and get to the bottom of it. But it's so wasted. It's so wasted energy. And it almost looks a little bit ridiculous. I think it's hard for you to give them space to do this because everything around you wants to like feed in or say something, or maybe they're even trying to provoke a little bit with this Five of Wands, say things that will get you to react. It doesn't really look like you're budging though. I think that makes them mad. I think that, I mean, it does kind of look like this is someone who has turned their back on you to some capacity. And like I said, you really don't have a lot of expectations. And that's where this energy feels like it's going. Because you don't have expectations, neither party, neither situation is working that hard, because I feel like this dynamic, they want it in a certain way. And if you're not going to give them it in a certain way, then they're going to be on to the next thing. That's where they're headed, is this magician energy. And the thing about the magician, he's an awesome manifester. Someone like this embodying that can be a little bit dicey. It can get a little bit messy. It's definitely someone who's not necessarily coming with the best motivation, the best intention. And I feel like that's kind of what you keep coming into, especially if choices that you're making are bruising their ego a little bit. You're doing your best, but there's just a huge disconnect. We see that as things move forward. It doesn't just have to be about sex, but this says someone is still trying to figure themselves out. And that's what I really feel like is in this energy. There hasn't been a happy medium found. No one's really willing to relent for whatever reason. Not good, bad, right or wrong. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. King of Swords. It's like, is it worth it? Is it worth the time and the energy? Is there enough here? I feel like both parties are asking that question. But it also looks like there's not a lot being said or done about the situation, about the problems. Like I said, I respect everything around me. Sometimes we do just have to like let go and let people do what they're going to do. I observe everything around me. I respect nature, people, and animals. When I am kind and accepting, I feel peace and respect within myself. And that's just that value right there. And I think I see you doing that a lot this week, of just kind of making peace with what things are, seeing someone, something for who and what it is, even though it's not easy. It's not easy at all, because there is this level of surrender that goes into play with this. Life is a celebration. Remember this, guys. I contribute to life. I feel and share love. I give and receive. I let others live in their own way. I just celebrate. It's hard to find celebration when we're dealing with people and situations that really don't have the best intention, or are very selfish, or leave us out of the equation. But I think at the same time, there is this value of just like being thankful that it didn't get any more intertwined, or whatever it may be for you. Gossip does not affect me. There's a reason why you have been protected in this situation. There's a reason why you're being encouraged to move forward. Being in these dynamics with people like this is never easy, because you never really fit into the equation. And I feel like that's what's really releasing. Gossip is nothing but empty words produced by others' egos. Gossip only produces suffering, pain, and a distortion of reality. When I am balanced, I am not affected by others' opinions. Again, we can't control. We can't control who and what is going to do who and what. And that's exactly what I was saying with this energy down here. Like, as things progress forward, because someone is unstable or untethered, or using lower vibey tactics to kind of get what they want, it is going to bring about some resistance. And I feel like it's giving you the necessary information that you need. It looks like you're finding ways to give what you can, but not like overly exert yourself or kind of fall under their ways, control, however you want to say it, just because they want you to, right? So I hope this helped, Cancer. I hope you found messages that resonated for you here. Definitely drop comments below. I love to hear, or just say, hey, share in a little love, little TLC. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for all the love, all the blessings you bring to the channel. No, I'm sending it back your way.